Hello students, up to question number 5 of your exercise 1.3 we saw in previous lecture. So now we will see exercise 1.3 from question number 6. Now question number 6 is write the following as intervals. We know about the intervals, close interval and open interval, right? This is parenthesis, okay? So parenthesis is, if parenthesis is there, it is called close interval, means -4 is not there, -4 is not there, and this is square bracket. So if square bracket is there, which means 6 is there, we have to consider 6 in our interval. Now here you have given different set builder form. This is set builder form, this is your question. So you have given set builder form, and now you have to write in the interval form. I told you in previous lecture that if less than is there, you have to just write parenthesis. Parenthesis, this is our parenthesis, right? -4, now less or equal 6 is there, which means 6 and square bracket. Because less or equal 6 is there, means we have to consider 6 also in our interval. In our line form, if we are parting the interval different, then in that you have to consider 6 also. So 6 square bracket. Similarly, this is second set builder form. For all x such that x belongs to R, -12 less than x less than -10. Now this is the close interval because both the less than are there. Not equal, less or equal is not there, only less than is there. So you don't have to consider -12 and -10. So you have to just write parentheses, -12, -10. This is all the game of your parentheses and square bracket. Parentheses and square bracket. If we have to consider that particular value, then you have to write square bracket, and if we don't have to consider, then parentheses. Okay, now third, for all x belongs to R, 0 is less or equal x less than 7. So 0 is less or equal x, so you have to consider 0, so square bracket, and less than 7 means parentheses. Okay, 3 is less or equal x less or equal 4. Now this is open interval, both the less or equal are there. This is open interval, which means in square bracket 3 and 4. In square bracket 3 and 4, 3 comma 4. This is the interval. You have given different set builder form, and you have to write in the terms of interval. Okay. This is all about intervals. Now question 7 is write the following intervals in set builder form. Now you have given interval form, and now you have to write in set builder form. So it is also easy. If there are parentheses, both the parentheses are there, which means -3 less than x less than 0. You have to write compulsory x belongs to R, x belongs to R. These all x's are in your real number set. Okay, so for all x such that x belongs to R, -3, you have to first write this first value, then see parenthesis is there or square bracket is there. We have parenthesis, so only less than x. Now see 0. Okay, write down 0. Now see parenthesis is there or square bracket is there. It is parenthesis. Okay, so write down here only less than. Similarly 6, 12. Now both the square brackets are there, so you have to write for all x such that x belongs to R, 6 is less or equal x less or equal 12. Okay, both the square brackets are there, that's why. Now 6, 12, again 6, 12 is there, but see the difference between brackets. This is parenthesis and this is square bracket. So you have to write 6 less than x less or equal 12. Okay, 6 less than x less or equal 12. -23, 5. Here square bracket is there, here parenthesis is there. So for all x belongs to R, -23 is less or equal x is less than 5. I hope you understood these intervals. Different questions are there. If you have given if you have given set builder form, then you have to write it in interval form, and if you have given interval form, then you have to write in set builder form. Okay, both the way question may ask to you. Okay, now question 8. Question 8 is, in previous lecture last I teach you about the universal set. I told you that universal set is your basic set. Your universal set is your basic set. So you have to count human population. If you have to count human population, then what is your universal set? The people of the world. People of the world is your universal set. Similarly, if you have to write down the even number, you have to write down the even number, then what is your universal set? Your universal set is natural number. Okay, now you have to write down universal set. Would you propose for each of the following? Different question is there, and for this, what is the universal set? You have to think that. First is the set of triangles. Now the set of triangles, what is the universal set of the triangles? So for the set of triangles, the universal set can be the set of triangles or the set of polygons, right? The set of triangles or the set of polygons. Now what is polygons? Polygons are many-sided figures with sides that are line segments. Means for example, triangle is one polygons. Then quadrilateral, this is quadrilateral. This is also one polygon. Then pentagon, pentagon has 5 sides. This is also one polygon. Then hexagon. This is just the example of polygons. What is polygons? I told you about polygons only. So set of triangles. So for set of triangles, the set of polygon is also one universal set. Why? Because if there is pentagon is there, then possible triangle may there. Then similarly hexagon, it is also possible that set of triangle is there. So for the set of triangle, what is the universal set? Itself also the set of triangles. All the set of triangle is 1. Then second is the set of polygons. Okay. Set of polygons means polygons are many-sided figures with sides that are line segment. So triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, etc. Right? So you have to write down the universal set. Similarly, the set of isosceles triangles. So what is isosceles triangle? It is a triangle with at least 2 equal sides. Means these 2 equal sides, right? At least 2 equal sides. So the universal set of this is the set of triangles or the set of polygons or the set of 2-dimensional figure. The set of triangle. આ જે ટ્રાયંગલ છે જેની 2 ઇક્વલ સાઈડ હોય, ઓબ્વિયસ વસ્તુ છે, સેટ ઓફ ટ્રાયંગલમાં તો હોવાની જ, આખો સેટ ઓફ ટ્રાયંગલ હોય તેમાં. સેકન્ડ સેટ ઓફ પોલિગોન્સમાં પણ એ હોવાની જ, એટલે એ પણ એનો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ થઈ શકે. એન્ડ સેકન્ડ ઇઝ 2-dimensional shape. 2-dimensional shape means dimension means such as width and height and no thickness, means squares, circles, triangles, hexagon, rhombus, etc. are the 2-dimensional objects. So this is also the universal set. Okay. In this way we can write down the universal set. Now from question 9 you will get more about universal set. Now what is your question 9? Your question 9 is, given the sets A is equal to 135, B is equal to 246 and C is equal to 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Which of the following may be considered as universal set or sets for all the 3 sets A, B and C? Now you have given different 4 questions. You have to write down that particular set is a universal set of these 3 or not. Okay? તમારે શું કહેવાનું છે? ક્વેશ્ચન સમજજો. જે ક્વેશ્ચન આપ્યા છે ને 4, એ યુનિવર્સલ સેટ છે કે નહીં એ ચેક કરવાનું. કોનો? તો A, B અને C ત્રણેયનો. ફોર ઓલ ધ 3 સેટ્સ A, B and C. આ જે સેટ આપ્યો છે એ યુનિવર્સલ સેટ છે કે નહીં એ ચેક કરવાનું. ચલો, You have given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is your A? Your A is 1, 3, 5. Okay? 1 is there, 3 is there, 5 is there. So we can say that A is a subset of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now B, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 is there? Yes, 2, 4, 6. So we can say that B is also a subset of this particular set. Now C is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 is not there. 8 is not there. But 8 is here. So C is not a subset of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, the set 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cannot be the universal set for the set A, B and C. Therefore, this particular set is not a universal set for these three, A, B and C. Because C is not a subset of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why? Because 8 is there and here 8 is not there. That's why. I hope you understood the meaning of universal set. Universal set means the basic set, the base set, या base set. જે યુનિવર્સલ સેટમાં જેટલા પણ એલિમેન્ટ્સ હશે એ તમારા સેટમાં હશે જ. ડિફરન્ટ જે પણ સેટ આપ્યા હશે એમાં હશે જ. તમારે શું ચેક કરવાનું છે? હવે આ જે સેટ આપ્યો છે એમાંથી આ 3 સેટ બને છે કે નહીં. એટલે આ જે સેટ છે આ 3નો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ છે કે નહીં. તો એ બીનો તો છે પણ સીનો નથી, કેમ કે એમાં 8 છે જ્યારે અહીંયા 8 નથી. ઓકે. Similarly, second question is 5. Now, your A is equal to, what is your A here in question? Your A is equal to 135. Your B is equal to 246. And your C is equal to 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now 5 is not a subset, A is not a subset of 5, B is not a subset of 5 and C is not a subset of 5. Why? Because A has 3 elements, B has 3 elements and C have 5 elements. 5 તો છે જ નહીં, તમારો એમ્પ્ટી સેટ તો છે જ નહીં, નલ સેટ તો છે જ નહીં. એમાં તો એલિમેન્ટ છે કંઈક ને કંઈક. આમાં 3 છે, આમાં પણ 3 છે. In this also there are 5 elements. So A is not a subset of 5. Because there are 3 elements. B is not a subset of 5 and C is not a subset of 5. મેં તમને કીધેલું કે 5 જે છે ને તે each and every સેટનો સબસેટ છે. પણ અહીંયા તો રિવર્સ છે. જો તમારે સેટ જે છે ને સેટ એમાં 5 છે કે નહીં એ ચેક કરવાનું છે. એટલા માટે ઇઝ નોટ સબસેટ આપણે લખી શકીએ. રિવર્સ સમજજો. 5 ઇઝ અ સબસેટ ઓફ each and every set, right? 5 ઇઝ અ સબસેટ ઓફ each and every set. બટ અહીંયા તો આપણે શું જોવાનું છે? સેટમાં 5 છે કે નહીં એ ચેક કરવાનું છે. પણ અહીંયા તો નથી સેટમાં 5. બિકોઝ 5 તો ક્યારે હોય? જ્યારે નલ હોય, એમ્પ્ટી સેટ હોય ત્યારે એક પણ એલિમેન્ટ નહીં હોય ત્યારે. જ્યારે અહીંયા તો 3, 3 and 5 એલિમેન્ટ્સ છે. સો ધેરફોર 5 કેન નોટ બી ધ યુનિવર્સલ સેટ ફોર ધ સેટ્સ A, B and C. ઓકે. I hope you understood. Now third is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you have to check this is the universal set of these 3 or not. A is a subset of 0, 1, 2 was 0 to 10. Yes, because 1, 3, 5 is there, 1, 3, 5 is there. B, 2, 4, 6. B is subset of this or not? Yes, 2, 4, 6. B is a subset of 0 to 10. C, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, C is also subset of this particular set. Therefore, we can say that the set 0 to 10 is the universal set for the sets A, B and C. Okay? કેમ કે 3 સબસેટ છે આનો, એટલે યુનિવર્સલ સેટ બની શકે આ 3 સેટનો. હવે સેમ તમને રિવર્સ પણ પૂછી શકે ક્વેશ્ચન. તમને રિવર્સ પણ પૂછી શકે કે તમને ABC આપી દીધા હોય તો તમારે એનો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ લખવાનો. તો કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ રિપીટ કર્યા વગર તમારે લખી દેવાનો 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. જો આનું તમને પૂછે ને યુનિવર્સલ સેટ, આનો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ, તો શું લખી શકો? 0 to 8 સુધી તો લખી જ શકો. 0 to 8. ઓકે. રિવર્સ પૂછે તો અહીંયા તમને યુનિવર્સલ સેટ આપી દીધા છે એન્ડ યુ હેવ ટુ રાઇટ ડાઉન કે એ આ 3 સેટનો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ બની શકે કે નહીં. ઓકે. Similarly, fourth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now A is a subset of this, B is also a subset, but C is not. Why? Because in C 0 is there, but 0 is not here. So therefore we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cannot be the universal set for the sets A, B and C. I hope you understood the logic behind universal set. Universal set is the basic set, the base set, કે જેમાંથી ડિફરન્ટ સેટ બને તમારા. એક આખો મોટો સેટ હોય, યુનિવર્સલ સેટ એટલે એક આખો મોટો સેટ હોય જેમાંથી ડિફરન્ટ તમારા સેટ બને. આઈધર 1 બની શકે, 2, 3, ગમે તેટલા બની શકે, તમારે જેટલા બનાવવા હોય તેટલા. હવે સપોઝ એક n જ છે, નેચરલ નંબર, આ એક યુનિવર્સલ સેટ છે. એમાંથી બનાવવા હોય તો કેટલા બધા સેટ બને? પહેલો તો ઇવન નંબરનો બની શકે, ઓડ નંબરનો બની શકે, પ્રાઇમ નંબરનો બની શકે. એટલા ડિફરન્ટ સેટ્સ તમારા બની શકે આ એક જ નેચરલ નંબરમાંથી. એ યુનિવર્સલ સેટ આપણે કન્સિડર કરીએ તો એમાંથી આટલા બધા સેટ્સ બની શકે. હવે આ સેટનો યુનિવર્સલ સેટ ફાઇન્ડ કરવો હોય તો રિવર્સ, વિચ ઇઝ નેચરલ સેટ n. Okay, in this way we can say universal set work, right? I hope you understood.